Welcome everyone to another Seating Dynamics quick class. This short class will review dynamic seating clinical indicators, particularly for absorbing and diffusing client forces. My name is Michelle Lang. I'm an occupational therapist in the Denver, Colorado area. Thanks for joining us. So one of the primary reasons for using dynamic seating is to absorb and diffuse client forces. If these forces are not absorbed and diffused, then the client may injure themselves and the client may move components out of alignment and even damage them. This young lady here is using dynamic seating, and although she exerts quite a bit of force, you can see that the force through the movement and the dynamic components is absorbed and diffused, and she comes back to a more relaxed position. Now, muscle tone's kind of tricky. When we have increased muscle tone displayed by a client, it can lead to extension throughout the body, such as the hips, the knees, and the neck. This young man here is actually standing within his seating system. He has an older, now discontinued dynamic seating system in this particular picture. And you can see he appears to be standing within the system. He is putting quite a bit of weight on the bottom of his feet, on his upper back, and the back of his head, and almost no contact with the seat at all during this extension. So we can see a great deal of force as someone assumes this whole body extension pattern. And if these forces are unrelieved, then often the extension will continue and may even increase in force. Dynamic seating is designed to move, and through the dynamic components, such as an elastomer, is going to absorb and diffuse these client extensor forces. So in the top animation here, you can see a client seated in a neutral starting position. And then as the client extends, primarily at the hips and the knees here, we can see that those forces are activating the dynamic components. The back is opening up. The dynamic footrests are moving downward and forward into knee extension, and this allows the client to maintain contact with the seating surfaces. Where in the animations below, the client begins in a neutral starting position, but then as they extend, they lose contact with those support surfaces. This results in shear forces. It also results in a loss of client position within the seating system. Many clients with increased tone spend their day fighting their static seating system. They extend throughout the day, look like perhaps their only goal is to escape this seating system. Now, this young man was in that scenario. He does have dynamic components here that move with him, and so he is able to extend against them, but as his forces are diffused and absorbed, this helps promote relaxation, and this can improve client pain, decrease that pain, improve comfort, and promote function as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at Seating Dynamics. You can also email me directly. We're always happy to answer questions and to problem solve tough client scenarios. We thank you very much for all that you do for the clients that you work with, and we hope you can join us for another quick class in the near future.